Question. Have you ever noticed that there might be some things that you no longer feel the need to do as time goes by? Let's talk about this. Back in a minute. Good morning, good morning. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money, and I love, love, love helping people to keep some more of their own hard-earned money. How's everybody doing today? And as always, I hope that this audio, video finds everybody doing well. I was just sitting here having a cup of coffee and thinking to myself, there are some things that for whatever the reason, I don't know the reason, maybe partially about being frugal, maybe partially loss of interest, or maybe partially because of my age. I don't know. I have been finding that there are some things that don't mean that much to me to do any longer. Probably the main reason is frugality, knowing me. Now, I know I mentioned this one in a prior video a while back, and I no longer find the absolute need to purchase a hard covered text like books. I don't need to do that. I could go the ebook route, I could go the soft covered book route, but I don't need to spend much more money on a hard covered book. They're nice, you hold them, they feel great, like a nice hardcover book. But these are modern times, and ebooks are very easily accessible, definitely very affordable, and you could stretch the print. So for me, who uses reading glasses, the ebook route for me is a great thing. So I have found that I no longer need to use hard covered books. Just saying, just saying. This absolutely I don't do anymore. Haven't done so in a long time. Perhaps a lot of people listening to this video may be in agreement with this. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but I have found personally, I don't go to a movie theater itself to go to the actual movies to watch a film at a movie theater. I could watch a film. We nowadays TVs are nice and large. You can watch a large screen TV at home, thanks to lots of live streaming and cable options or streaming options. There are so many options that for me personally, to have to go through the trouble of getting to the physical movie theater, listening to the noise sometimes, and high cost of the treats there. I could watch a great movie. I could rent a great movie at reasonable prices too. I have that option. Just do it, tap, tap on a screen, and there you go. And I can make my own darn popcorn for a fraction of the cost. And not only that, some of the movie rentals are like literally good for 48 hours. Well, you go to the movie theater, once you're done, you're done. You saw it, bye bye, adios, amigo. Movie finished, and you kerplunked a bunch of money. Now, like I said, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, but myself being a frugal person, for me, it goes against my frugal grain. So I have noticed over time, over the last few years, I really just have no need for me, Janet, to go personally to the movies. Now, when it comes to drinking outside coffee, I stick to my own personal rule of my 50 cent, 15, 1 5. Take note, even in 2023, I still pay about 1 5 cents, 15 cents for a cup of coffee. Now, that's not to say that if I happened upon being outside and I really want a cup of coffee, I'm still not going to go for the $3 to $5 range cup of coffee. There are nice fast food places of which I could get very good quality coffee for a lot less than that. So that would be my second choice option. And again, like I said, I refuse to spend and won't do it. So that's one of those things that kind of threw out the window like permanently for me, spending a ton of money on certain places for coffee. And honestly, sometimes I'm not even in love with the flavor of certain outside coffees because for my personal taste, and everyone is different, my personal taste, that type of coffee might be a little too strong for me. So there you go. All right, next. Gone are the days where I would make like a homemade, as some people call gravy, or tomato sauce, or Sunday sauce. Gone are those days where I would do it from scratch. There's nothing wrong with that. I even reminisced about this in the past video about, relatives, and how they did it on a Sunday, and the whole day was after going to church, coming back and literally spending hours, grinding out this gravy, and it came really good. The tomato-based Sunday gravy, Sunday sauce, however way you prefer to call it. Nothing wrong with that, but times have changed. Families, kids grown up, things have changed. So let's say if you're in a 1 or 2 person household, or even more, just simply for the convenience factor, they make some really, really good jarred sauce today. And let me tell you something, the price range could be from the sublime to the ridiculous. It all depends on your taste. Actually, I find it comes out to a savings to buy the pre-made sauce. In my opinion, I come to find it at a savings. Now, let's say you don't want to buy meat, and you could buy a jar of meat flavored sauce. The meat's already included, the flavor of meat, so there you go. It could be actually cost effective, definitely time effective, and you get the same job done without spending hours on end doing your own sauce. Like I said, nothing wrong with it. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's family size is different. Everybody's wallet is different. So as time has gone by, I've noticed that I don't do that any longer. Did I do it years ago? I certainly did. Absolutely. Like I said, sometimes you could get a really good deal on those jarred sauces. Let's see. Frozen foods. Okay, frozen foods, like for example, garlic bread. Now, from this point on, actually, I would say the last few months, I've only made my own garlic toast, and I do that very simple method of taking, because I usually buy that soft rye bread without seeds in it. I have found it makes a fairly decent, very inexpensive version of garlic bread. And the reason why I do that is I love multi-use products. So for me, that seedless rye bread, I can make a fairly large sandwich using only one slice. And if I want some garlic toast as we go along, using that same loaf, again, multi-use product. So things that of which I get multi-use like that is the trend for me. So I don't necessarily specifically, I no longer really on purpose buy frozen garlic bread, or the ones that are not in the frozen section, but in like an aluminum foil type of wrapping. I am not saying they're not good. They are yummy. They are scrumptious. They are delicious. I'm just saying that I have noticed that there are some things that I no longer do. But, times change, lives change. Hey, just wondering, let me know in the comment section below if there's just things that you have noticed over time, or maybe didn't notice and decided to think about noticing, that you no longer do for whatever the reason. And in all probability, it's probably because of frugality. So let everybody do the following at the same time. If you found value in this or any other video of mine, don't forget to smash down the like button. I truly appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Don't forget also to click down on what? The notification bell. The notification bell is important, because just don't rely on, oh, Janet uploads every morning at 5 a.m. Eastern, and so I don't have to be notified. Not true. Besides that, which I try to keep my commitment to Monday through Friday at 5 a.m., there are many times I upload at various times. Therefore, if you want to remain in the loop, strong suggestion, just hit the notification bell. There you go. All right, everybody. I want to wish you and everyone a very, very happy day today. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves and your wonderful families. Take good care. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.